Hey YouTube, here's Heiko. Another long day at the house remodel. Just a quick update for all of you who care. I'll just show you what we did today, what we accomplished, and we're going to continue early tomorrow morning. So let me flip the camera around and show you. Oh yeah, windows were already installed yesterday, but we had those huge gaping holes in the sheathing of the house. So I filled that in. Then we lost some sheathing and also siding due to termite damage. So sheathing is back on there, down there, all the way down there. The second big hole sheathing was replaced here. Now we just have to, so this house has 2 layers of siding. Of course, we're not going to change that, at least not at this point in time. That's completely not in the budget. So we're just rebuilding it how it was. So it had a type of sheathing on there, then an old plywood siding, and then our relatively modern or newer siding on top of that. So now here in this section, a piece of siding, old siding is missing because there was termite damage in the siding. That will be replaced with just another layer of sheathing to just build up the same dimensions as the old materials. This here now has sheathing, also missing a piece of old siding, and then of course the newer siding needs to go on top of that. Let's go inside. Let's look at what happened inside. So here we go, dusty. You can see the dust particles in the camera. The first new wall was constructed. That's my first wall I framed ever, all by my lonesome self. So this is my den or office, much smaller than it used to be. Now let's squeeze through here. And now we're in one of the 2 bedrooms. The second bedroom is over there. And here's going to be a little entrance area. So since behind the plastic here's our living room, you don't want to have your guests, having a guest room door right towards the living space. So we're going to have a door this direction and a door this direction into those 2 bedrooms. We thought that would maybe a better idea to provide more privacy. So entrance into this bedroom will be this way, and the other one will be this way. So the layout is already done. The layout on the top plate I completed earlier, and we have a tie plate here as well. So the markings for all the studs are already on there. So now we just have to put the wall right where the line is. And the layout up here is also already completed. So it's just a matter of getting to it tomorrow. So yeah, we're getting there. Next thing that we're gonna do before I go to bed today is these windows made in Poland. They are not a super popular or well-known brand. So if you buy, let's say, a German Schuko brand window, you will get all kinds of mounting hardware. There are little metal brackets that allow you to mount these European style windows in a few different ways. Then when you open the sash and look at the jamb, then those Schuko windows will be pre-drilled, and these ones were not. And then of course they didn't come with any kind of hardware. So we ended up using cabinet screws that have a washer head. But the plastic here on this side, the first layer that we had to drill through is relatively soft. So you can't really put much pressure on it. But the company that we bought those windows through, Denko, they came through. They sent me links to installation videos. So what they do is they drill through all the layers of material, front and back, with a 1/8 inch drill, and then they use a larger drill just for the inside layer here and make it possible so you can use regular exterior wood screws or deck screws and pull the flatheads, the flat head of that screw right through to the interior of this hollow profile here. And on the inside of this profile is actually a steel strip on all four sides. So when you then go through this part of the profile and you hit the other side, you're actually contacting metal, and then you can really tighten those screws down and secure your window a little better. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to take those screws out one at a time, of course, drill with a 3/8 inch drill, then use regular, where are they? I'm using GRK brand. These are the cabinet screws. Here they are. GRK for fasteners. 9 by 3 1/8 inch multi-purpose screws. They are galvanized, so they are not gonna rust away. And then I also ordered little vinyl plugs. So if I drill a 3/8 inch hole just into the top layer of the plastic here, put the screws through, then I'm going to use 3M 5200 marine sealant adhesive and glue little plugs into each hole to make this waterproof. So this is, of course, all stuff that I had to come up by myself with the help of Denko Windows. But yeah, the manufacturer of this window, which I believe is in German we would call say the name Veka brand, from Poland. They didn't give me any kind of instructions. What's that up here? There's a sticker on here. You know, yeah, that's Polish. I can't even read it. So anyways, yeah, they have a web page, but absolutely no information. So yeah, we used what's called a floating trimmer. So instead of having the packages of shims next to your window, you have the shims between a 2x4 and a 2x, no, this is actually a 2x6, a 2x6 and a 2x4. So instead of having you know, a large gap between this and your door or window jamb, you have that in between two pieces of lumber. Once I have all the screws replaced with proper multi-purpose screws, and I can actually tighten them down without squishing the plastic, I will then fill in all the remaining gaps here and on the side with spray foam, and then we're good to go, I think. All right, guys, so that was the latest and greatest of today. A little update here, window install. And I bet tomorrow when I film again, there's going to be a wall here. Alrighty, guys, that's it for today. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. See you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.